What's up, everybody? CJ here for day 5 of the stay-at-home DIY series that we're doing here with Viewrail. Just a reminder that we are transforming our deck. If you haven't been following along with us in the previous 4 days, go ahead and head on over to the highlights and you can see what this looked like when we first started. When we first started, everything that's behind me, there used to be a whole lot of wood railing, and we took it down and we are replacing it with the express cable railing system that ships in 1 to 2 days, and it installs really quickly, so it's a DIY friendly system. On the docket today, we're going to be doing a little bit of sanding, and then we're going to start staining. And after the stain application comes the express cable railing installation. Can't wait to show you some tips and tricks today as we sand and stain. Also, quick reminder, we're giving away $2,000 to the railing system of your choice. That's right, all you have to do is go to our contest post on our Instagram page, tag somebody who you think needs to see it, and follow us to stay tuned. That's it. Remember, all of our railing systems can go indoor or outdoor. It's not just for outdoor application. So why don't you go ahead, head on over if you haven't already, enter to win. Happy Friday, everybody. So we're in the final stage right before stain application, and we wanted to just go over the boards one time with a power sander, and this is what I was using. Just a tiny power sander that is really just for single boards, not for a 980 square foot deck. And my parents saw that this is what I was doing, and they recommended picking up the right tool for the job. So if you look at that, that's a huge power sander, and it changed the game big time. So the lesson learned is when you're getting ready to do the job, just drop a little bit of money and get the right tool for the job. It saves you time, it saves you energy, and it gives you a better finish in the end. So also shout out to parents for knowing what you need when you need it. What's up, everybody? CJ here again with Viewrail. Wanted to wish you guys all a good weekend and give you an update kind of on where we are at. We wanted to stain our deck today, but as you can tell, it didn't quite happen. One of the things that happened throughout the day was we did sand down our entire deck. That was something that was unplanned, but in the big scheme of things, we realized that that was a necessary step that needed to happen. And after sanding, the very next thing that you need to do is power wash and get rid of all of the sand that's deep in the pores. So we need to let this dry before we can apply a stain application. So we'll be bringing you some stain application, but yeah, a few lessons learned. One of the biggest ones is that as you're going along the process, you can have a timeline, and it's good to have a timeline, but you have to be flexible. As you start the job, you're going to recognize that there's more in it than what you first set out to do, and that's pretty typical. Submit to the process, be flexible. It's worth doing the job right, especially when you're doing it yourself, and you don't want to cut corners, and very rarely does cutting corners ever benefit anyone. So we're going a bit slower. We'll keep bringing you content, but hang in there with us. We're still on track to get the install starting to happen at the beginning of next week. So can't wait to show you guys what it looks like to have our cable railing installed. But until then, hope you guys have a great weekend and keep staying tuned with us. Stay healthy, stay home, stay tuned.